Hey y'all, today we're going to be talking about gardening, and I'm so excited to get some of my stuff for the garden that we are going to have this year. And even though it is winter time in my area in the south, we are preparing to get started on our spring garden. So there's a few things that you can go ahead and start planting as seedlings. And so I got this little kit, seed starting kit. It has 72 different little pods to plant into. And so I got those. And we're gonna start with this potting soil. So this is specific, all natural, organic seed starting mix. It's not particularly any type of brand that I went with. I just went with the seed starting kit. It's got all the vitamins, nutrients, all that good stuff to get your seeds going. And it's very light and airy. So that is the soil that I'm going to use for my little cells here. And then also I got these. It's by Back to the Roots, and they are little cups, and I think they were 24 little pots. What's cool about these is you can plant the whole thing into the ground. So you plant the seed in the potting soil, and then you grow it, and then when it's time to plant it, you just plant the whole thing into the ground. So I would have loved to have gotten just all of these to do my seedlings in, but this was expensive. This was like, I don't know, like $6 compared to this whole thing of 72. Little individual ones were like around $6. So I just went with a few of these, and then I got those. I'm probably gonna have to go back when I start planting my seeds. We're probably gonna need one more of these. I'm not sure yet, but when we get started planting, I will find out. Then I also picked up, you never have enough of these around. So I picked these up. These were only 98 cents at Walmart, and they are pretty sturdy. So I got 2 of these, and then 1 of these for when we start to plant our garden. Now, let me show you what I got to plant in our garden. So the first thing we're gonna do is get our seedlings started that take a little bit longer to grow, like 10 to 12 weeks from a seed, and that is onions. So we're gonna start the seedlings with some green onions and get them started since they take a little bit longer to grow. And also lettuce. So I have 2 different types of lettuces here that we're gonna start with our seedlings and get them growing because they take a little bit longer also. Now I'll show you the rest of what I have that I'm gonna grow from seedlings. Now I live in zone 7 when you're talking about planting and gardening and stuff. So you go by zones, and that tells you when you should plant something in the spring and when it's ready for that and everything. And they're on the back also. So that's why I'm going to get started with that. Then a few weeks from now, when we're ready to start my other seedlings inside, I have some beef steak tomatoes. We're going to be planting those this year. I have some Roma tomatoes that we're going to be planting. And then I have some little cherry tomatoes that we're going to plant. That's going to be hopefully oh so delicious this year. So I'm going to be starting those from seeds in little pots. Also bell pepper. I got a variety pack this year. Now these are all from the same, well, not all. These are from Back to the Roots. They're organic seeds. All the ones that I've shown you so far are back to the roots. Okay, so that is all that I'm going to start in my little seedling, in my little pots that I'm going to grow plants to then transplant into the ground when probably around April, mid-April, something like that. So the things I'm going to plant directly into the ground, okay, that would be my sweet corn that I have. We're going to plant some sweet corn. This will go directly into the ground. Okay, that's the same one. Now, this is by Burpee. This is a different brand. I want to say these were organic too. It doesn't say that on there though. Anyway, and then we have some zucchini. And this is back to the roots. These are the organic ones. So we're going to plant zucchini straight into the ground. We have some squash we're going to plant. And some cucumbers. Then we're going to plant some pickling cucumbers because we're going to be canning. We're going to can some pickles, so hopefully this will produce a good bit of pickling cucumbers this year so we can make some pickles. We have our green beans that we're going to plant. Now, I have to tell you, our green bean situation, we haven't had much luck with the green beans in the past because of our wildlife around here. They really love green beans. Our rabbits that we have in the wild, just out and about here, they love to eat green beans. The deer that we have in our yard that come every night, they love green beans also. We're gonna give it a go again this year. I'm sorry, I keep shaking the table. We're gonna give it a go again this year. It's just really expensive to put a fence around your garden or like build something. When you have a garden this large, it's hard to enclose it. So, I don't know. We might just plant it and fingers crossed the wildlife does not eat it all. Okay. I have never planted these before. One of the girls wanted to try it this year. We're going to try some peas, see how that goes. And then we have some okra we're going to plant. So we have tons and tons of veggies and greens, and fingers crossed everywhere the crop comes up and everything's great. We have a lot to can. I would love to can green beans. I'd love to can tomatoes. Make some spaghetti sauces with the tomatoes, and I would love to be able to do that with our garden. Now, the sweets of the garden are going to be always the same. We always get to do the same ones. Cantaloupe. Okay, we're going to be planting some cantaloupe. And then this is a new watermelon. I have never planted this specific kind of watermelon before. It's got like a really dark rind on it, but it seems to be seedless. Anyway, it's called Sugar Baby watermelon, and these are like the round ones. I don't think these are the like oval looking ones. So we're gonna try this one this year and see how that goes. So I am super excited to get my plants started. I am just like itching to go. But I can't jump the gun and like plant everything too soon, because then I'm gonna have all these plants all everywhere and not be able to plant it into the ground. We haven't tilled the garden yet, so I'm kind of waiting on it to get a little bit warmer before we do that. So I don't have a greenhouse or anything like that, so I'll be keeping all of this like inside, warm, next to the windows so you can get sunlight and water it. And so, yeah, so we're going to do some planting, and I'll keep y'all posted on how it is, how the plants are going, how they're growing, all that good stuff, how all this soil is and that kind of thing. So I hope y'all stay tuned for that. in my updated videos. Thank you so much for joining me today and seeing what we have going on in our garden. I really hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see y'all in the next video.